political matter e don land for Nigeria, and e don make plenty people begin ask plenty question. How one person allegedly create agency wey government say e no dey exist and they say e not get office, open government account, and also employ hundreds of workers and even receive budget allocation. Now the Nigeria Democratic Congress, wey dem dey call the NDC, dem don demand make President Bola Ahmed do wetin? I go break am down. But before I do that, if you just come across my channel, welcome. Hit on the subscribe button to know the bell icon to get notified anytime I upload any latest video. Now, my people, according to the interview and public statement from the NDC, the party is calling for the immediate suspension of the president chief of staff, wey they call Femi Gbajamila, over an alleged scandal involving a man identified as Prince Adeniyi. The allegation be say the man claimed to head an organization called the Presidential Forest Investor Promotion Council. According to the allegation, this organization allegedly operated like a government agency. They secure office space, they employ workers, and even had access to government processes. The matter don't attract nationwide attention because government later said the agency has no legal backing. As expected, Nigerians, they don't begin react differently to this issue. The main position of the NDC not be say anybody don't already commit crime. Instead, the party say because the allegations are serious, the president should do it, should suspend the chief of staff while investigation continue. Why they ask for suspension? But we look into them. According to the party, suspension not mean conviction. They argue say if public officials face allegation of this magnitude, allowing investigation to happen without them remaining in office can help build public confidence. The party also believes the investigation should do it, should cover every aspect of the allegation before anybody is cleared or blamed. This remains the position of the NDC. Now, the biggest issue here not actually be whether one politician accused another. The real question Nigeria they ask be this: how could an agency that government now says was never legally established allegedly operate in a way that appears official? If the allegations are accurate, many people want to know how such activity could happen without multiple layers of approval. On the other hand, if the allegations are not accurate, then the investigation should establish exactly what happened. That is why this matter has attracted so much public attention. According to information discussed during the interview, the controversy centered around Prince Adeniyi Mahfood. He is currently facing charge including alleged forgery, impersonation, and operating what prosecutors describe as a fictitious government agency. Those charges are before the court and the legal process is ongoing. It is important to remember that charges alone do not amount to guilt. Only the court can determine whether the allegations are proven. Meanwhile, the presidency has maintained that the agency was never legally created by the federal government. However, questions have continued because reports suggest budget allocation connected to the agency has also become part of the public discussion. These are some of the issues many people expect investigators to clarify. Let's understand this matter step by step. First of all, when serious allegations involve public officials, different people often have different opinions about whether those officials should remain in office while investigation continue. There is no single automatic rule that applies to every situation. Secondly, being investigated is different from being found guilty. Nigeria's legal system presumes innocence until a competent court decides otherwise. Thirdly, Government investigation are expected to do wetin? To examine documents, financial record, approvals and witnesses testimony before reaching conclusion. That process e dey very important because allegation alone e no fit establish the truth. Then fourthly, if any wrongdoing is actually established by the appropriate authorities, those responsibilities should do what? To face the consequences under the law. If no wrongdoing is proven, those accused are entitled to do what? To clear their name. That balance is very important in every democracy. As expected, reaction not be the same. Some Nigerians agree with the NDC. Some believe suspension would allow investigators to work without any perception of interference. Others argued, say suspending someone before investigators establish the facts may be unfair. Another group believes say Nigeria should allow the ongoing legal and investigative process to reach their conclusion before drawing final conclusion. This different opinion has done what? Has shown how sensitive this matter has become. Now, why should ordinary Nigerians care about this one? Because the issue e go beyond politics. People want confidence that government institutions operate transparently and according to the law. If public confidence dey weaken, trust in the public institution go also do wetin? E go suffer. International investors and development partners dey also dey pay attention to governance, accountability and institutional credibility. That na why many observers believe the outcome of this matter may have wider implications beyond the individuals involved. For now, we still dey expect several things to happen. The criminal case against Prince Adeniyi Ademi Mahfood e go continue before the court. The presidency e go continue to respond to public concern as more information becomes available. Political party and civil society group they go also continue to demand further investigation and additional explanation. Whether they take any official action against those mentioned will depend on the decision wey dey made by the appropriate authority. As always, new development could emerge as investigation and court proceedings continue. At the end of the day, this matter e dey bigger than politics. E raise important questions about accountability, about transparency, about public confidence in government institutions. The allegation e dey very serious, but they remain allegation unless they proven for court by the legal process. That's now why many Nigerians they watch this matter very closely to see wetin investigators and the court will eventually decide. Now over to you. What do you think? Do you think an officials should step aside while serious allegations are being investigated, or should they remain in office until investigations are concluded? Share your opinion respectfully in the comment section and I will appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.